Hey guys, it's me doing some TikTok stuff. So I want you to see something. This is the corner of 40th and Broadway. I've been trying all this time to make birds perch here because all these photographers take photos that, and unless you have a really good incentive for all these pigeons, finches, or even like hawks or eagles to perch here, they're not going to do it. Either this thing is massively powerful, like an obelisk or the Washington Memorial, or they're just assholes. It's easier to imagine all birds are assholes than to consider you suck at bird training. Now, I have a classmate who is really good at bird training. She sleeps with a baby bird and she's on Instagram. I would tell you, but it's best, if you're really interested, to pursue. Maybe she's married, maybe she's trying to collect husbands. I have no idea. So anyway, like if you were a fan of the franchise, somebody got arrested. 2 people got arrested over there. I don't know if they were charged. This was my spot. I established that all I do is feed pigeons. Okay? But sometimes there's a cooler man. I don't know if I can rotate. Yes, I can. So I have this green thing, and that's the much cooler guy feeding pigeons. You can see he's very chill. He's like the Top Gun, He can, no matter how many pigeons I summon, he can always take it away from me. And you want to direct traffic that way. No traffic goes that way. I'm going to show you something. All the traffic here where it says, Jesus, I trust in you, goes toward downtown or across town. Nobody in their right mind will turn around and just slam into that. There's too many people. So you have to know how the wind flows, So I'm just going to attract more, but he's keeping the birds. So what can I do? As long as there's like a positive and a negative voltage. If this bird comes, and I'll show you. You see that? This bird's looking around and there's food over there. You want food? So I'm just going to take this bread and give it to him. You see how I gave it? And I gave him a whole thing. If you can go up there, that would be awesome, But they never do. And then this is an intersection with plenty of kids and families and tourists. And they want to see something cool, like Godzilla or Superman or something. Never happens. Don't worry. They're very clean. So a lot of people are worried about their flying rats. And they're going to peck your eyes out. Guys, are you going to peck my eyes out? I don't think so. But basically, I want you to get up all the way over there. I like TikTok a lot more because they have the cooler text things, styles. Like, Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? And you could also say, the hardest one is unique New York. That's 3 words that sound like 2. So at some point after 2 or 3 or 5, you'll trip up. All people do this. Unique New York, 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 unique New York. Only the AI can do it. So that's like 6 million of those. Next. But as a human, you have something called saliva and hydration. Your throat dries up. And obviously, they want to be here. So, die. I want all you pigeons to die. See, now I throw it over him. It's like, why won't you dumb pigeons die? I'm doing this overhand, and boom. When you're going to throw something, don't stone people with stone them with bread. It's the same mass as a small pebble. And, it's like, what's better? It's the same weight, basically an eighth of a pound. And one is very dense, like a stone, could hit your temple, your eye, all the soft parts of your body, and do significant damage. Or you have a piece of bread weighing the same thing, So they're very, very not particular. If I had a platform up there, that like, hey, I'm gonna put some bread up there, and then you're elevated above all the foot traffic. I'm thinking, why don't they do that? You have a little elevated platform, and you feed the birds above. If I had a hunting platform up there, I'd make a flat thing and then feed the birds up there. All New York has to do is like build me a staircase, and then I'll be up there feeding the pigeons. But as it is, this is the roof of hell. I have roof access to hell, and so do all the New York people. It's like, we're finally here and we want to work again. You're on the fucking roof of hell. We should be like, enjoying the view. Instead, people are building. We want a rooftop on top of the rooftop, which is hell. You know how this goes. Right? And I'll just put it here. So this is about like 10 minutes into the thing. I'm going to transfer over to my usual tree because now they're looking for food as usual out there. And they're pecking at worms and whatnot. Obviously, this is not a good place. I forgot my drink too. There you go, birdies. A lot of people can't hang. Even the Black Lives Matter people. It's like all things being resolved. Let's break for lunch. And lunch and dinner and breakfast, it's very important to eat. Even if you're in Lucifer's domain, it's like not all of it is bad. It can't be bad. Even demons, like, hello, look at how pretty this one is. Hi, you can eat. Smile for the camera. You're a very attractive pigeon. Yes, you are. And then, you can move your beak. There you go. So ravenous, huh? Any message for all my fans? On Facebook, Instagram, even socials, Blue Sky, Rumble, Telegram, the White House, conspiracy theory forums, Deep Web, Silk Road. You just have to see how appealing this one is. So cute. So I have 8 minutes. 1 minute of dead air. I'd love to show you all, like, your daughters spreading wide their legs or whatever, but that's not gonna happen. You raise them well. And so, I invite all of these well-raised women, young women who are just graduated. It's like you're being mind controlled into an assembly line where you have to get a husband and kids and raise them. But you would never genocide your very own blood. You can't do it. It's very difficult. It's like a Zener diode. If all of you have graduated from electrical computer engineering from Carnegie Mellon University, after I couldn't do it. There's just some sociological, societal pressures. My dad always asked me, how come you didn't finish? And I'm like, my mind is so insolent, insubordinate and all that. It's like, how come you didn't start and show me? Because you have no interest in electrical computer engineering. I'm not angry at my dad or my mom. I'm angry at this life. If I do eventually suicide myself, I want all of you to know that I'm not suicidal. I'm just here to raise awareness and observe and try to make a nice life for myself. But if all of you are stronger than me in the murder-suicide suggestion thing, well, good luck when you face God. That's all I'm going to say. In the meantime, I made a couple of birds very happy. Far less than 1 trillion, but still a significant number, I hope, before St. Michael and St. Benedict and all the angels and saints. Have a great day. There's another 100,000 years of working under my father to do. Good luck, guys. Bye.